Most of you think you're private because you use incognito mode and a VPN. You're wrong. In fact, you're a sitting duck. Your VPN provider still has your logs, your browser is still leaking your unique fingerprint, and your smartphone is essentially a government-grade tracking device you voluntarily carry in your pocket. If you think privacy is about hiding, you've already lost. Stop. If you think clicking connect on a $3 per month VPN makes you a ghost, you've been sold a lie. In 2026, privacy isn't a setting, it's a battle of attrition. Your ISP knows every domain you visit, your browser is leaking your hardware serial numbers, and that free VPN? It's not a shield, it's a vacuum, sucking up your data to sell to the highest bidder. Most tutorials are just commercials for basic tools. Today, we're dismantling the illusion. True privacy isn't about hiding. It's about compartmentalization and identity spoofing. I'm going to show you the ghost stack used by elite researchers to become invisible. We move beyond basic privacy and into total anonymity. If you aren't willing to change how you fundamentally use the internet, turn this video off now. For the rest of you, let's get to work. Look, if this is the first time you're hearing about browser fingerprinting, you're already behind the curve. I drop high-level breakdowns like this twice every week. Do yourself a favor, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell. If you find this useful, drop a like so the algorithm pushes this to more people who need to see it. Now let's get back to the video. Let's start with the hard truth. Your IP address is the least of your worries. Even with a VPN, websites use browser fingerprinting. They look at your screen resolution, your GPU's rendering patterns, your installed fonts, and even your battery level. Together, these create a fingerprint that is unique to you with 99.9% accuracy. You can change your IP 1,000 times, but if your fingerprint stays the same, you are tracked. Most of you use Brave, and while Brave's shields are a great start, they are built on Chromium, the same engine Google uses. If you want to move from protected to invisible, you need to understand that the browser is the most compromised part of your system. We'll fix that in a minute, but first, let's talk about the pipe your data travels through. Most people use commercial VPNs that focus on Netflix unblocking. We don't care about Netflix. We care about audited, no-logs infrastructure. An advanced VPN like Mullvad works differently. First, they are non-custodial. You don't give them an email or a name. You generate a random account number and pay with Monero or cash in an envelope. If they get subpoenaed, they have nothing to give because they don't know who you are. While Mullvad is about being a anonymity, Proton is about being behind a Swiss fortress. We're talking about a jurisdiction with some of the strongest privacy laws on the planet. For this advanced setup, we specifically use Proton's secure core architecture. Instead of just one hop, your data is routed through physically hardened servers in Switzerland or Iceland before it ever touches the open internet. This defends you against advanced network-level attacks that a standard VPN simply can't stop. Combine that with their Net Shield, which kills trackers and malware at the DNS level before they even reach your device, and you've got a multi-layered shield that most people aren't even aware exists. Mullvad for the anonymity, Proton for the infrastructure. That's how you build a network that's actually impossible to map. For the God mode of privacy, we use hardened Firefox or LibreWolf. We're going into the backend to manually disable telemetry, pocket, and prefetching. You don't need to be a developer to harden Firefox, you just need to change a few habits in the main settings menu. First, go to Privacy and Security and switch your enhanced tracking protection from standard to strict. This instantly blocks fingerprinters and cross-site trackers that follow you from tab to tab. Next, scroll down to Cookies and Site Data and check the box to delete cookies and site data when Firefox is closed. This ensures that every time you finish a session, your digital trail is wiped clean automatically. Finally, scroll to the bottom and enable HTTPS only mode in all windows. This forces an encrypted connection on every site you visit, making it significantly harder for anyone on your network to snoop on your traffic. Stop installing 20 extensions. It makes your fingerprint more unique. You only need 3 who block origin to block third-party scripts and frames. Clear URLs to strip tracking junk from links. Local CDN to prevent your browser from calling Google's servers for libraries. If you have more than 5 extensions, you're a billboard for trackers. Stop trusting your host, OS. Move to Linux, Mint, or Fedora. If you're serious, run Cube's OS or Unix. This is security by compartmentalization. Your banking stays in one VM, your risky browsing stays in another. If one gets hit, the rest stay dark. If you need to disappear completely, we move to the nuclear option, Tails OS. Tails stands for the Amnesic Incognito Live System, and it's designed with one goal: to leave zero trace. You don't install it, you boot it from a USB stick. The second you power it up, it takes over your hardware and forces every single bit of data through the Tor network. No exceptions. But the real magic is the amnesic property. Tails runs entirely in your computer's RAM, not your hard drive. That means the moment you shut down or pull that USB, your entire session, every file you opened, every site you visited, every password you typed, is wiped from existence. It's the ultimate anti-forensic shield. If the machine is seized, there is literally nothing to find. It's not just private, it's like you were never there. Configure DNS over HTTPS using NextDNS or Quad 9. This stops your ISP from seeing your request history. Use simple login or a non-ADI for masked emails and voice over IP. Services for SMS. If a database leaks, it leaks a ghost, not you. All the tools in the world won't save you if your OPSEC is trash. Privacy is a discipline, not a product. If you log into your private browser and then check your personal Facebook or Gmail, you just burned your identity. You linked your ghost profile to your real name.
Stop it. Get some help.
You need to decide, are you a casual user or are you building a threat model-resistant life? Don't be a generalist, be a specialist in your own defense. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.